Every time I get raging mad at something on Facebook, I consider deleting it. At least the app, right? I can post to Facebook from Insta, and why would I even need to open the app to see that I only have one like on my post and it's my mother? This time, it's a stupid AI trend where you tell ChatGPT about your job and send in a photo of yourself. And it spits out a terrifyingly uncanny valley and borderline scary caricature of you doing your job. Stupid unnecessary slop that if you really wanted to share for internet clout, you could hire a real artist to do it. A few came across my feed and I eventually decided I couldn't stay quiet and tried to educate a couple people in the comments on their posts, one of whom was someone I looked up to. I'm disappointed to say that she deleted my comment. This whole thing did send me into a bit of a tizzy, and I commented that I was disappointed that she wouldn't even hear me out. She replied with a rather snotty comment that she's also allowed to be disappointed and that I won't be the last one. Whatever, I unfriended her. But I did think between my spurts of anger about the fact that I hit show me less of these posts multiple times and it still showed me them. And I'm sure the algorithm is not ignorant to my disgust of generative AI, which means that it was showing me those things that make me angry because I was more likely to engage with it. And at first, it was wrong. But then I thought about a post I saw about educating others, and I looked for the posts on purpose in order to comment on them and educate the poster, but mostly others. The thing about these trends is we've seen things like this before that people fall for. Like, let's reminisce on high school copy pasta that I've even filled out. But that never involved willingly giving AI personal information about yourself, your job, and a picture that will now forever be stored in a data center, all because someone said to do it. I find that disturbing because it's always been said that AI will take over our jobs. Why are we willingly giving it first person's perspective information about it? But that's before I even mention the scary amount of water and electricity the data centers use, the unregulated companies whose products have led people to commit suicide, the noise pollution, water pollution, and theft of artwork from artists that amalgamates to create images with combined letters and illegible words and children with three legs, and Lobster Jesus with bots in the comments all saying amen. So why even bother to comment if the odds are stacked that high against things changing? Because I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. I thought maybe she just didn't know. I think I'd like to cut people some slack too. Never has there been a new technological advance that so severely possesses a threat to our very existence. I think there never should be that kind of trade-off, but I also think people deserve to be able to try the next big thing. I do say this without knowledge of how tech of the past was made. I was born into an era of CDs and DVDs and have not spent much time considering how they were made. And I'm sure with every new tech, there was backlash. Video killed the radio star, as they say. But at least the videos had real people. At least it wasn't yet creating a digital footprint of sandcastle Jesuses and fake videos of bunnies jumping on trampolines. That is in part what separates AI from technological shifts of the past. And the more data it trains on, the better it gets. Better for who? It's already hard enough to tell reality from AI slop, and this excuse is already being used to fuel the fire of division. The Epstein files dropped, implicating the president and lots of other rich people in heinous crimes, the worst of the worst things you could do to another human being, and I saw comments saying it was AI generated. Now that I think about it, those could have been bots, which still proves my point. I don't want to ignore important things that are happening. I want to be part of the change, telling people about the dangers of AI. Even if every now and then I end up getting my comment deleted by someone I looked up to, forever shattering my image of them. But it is possible that she's onto something. I will reach more people by using my own page rather than going to others. Not to mention the mental energy that takes and that I'd be subjecting myself to more stupid AI images. There will, unfortunately, be another AI trend on Facebook. I wouldn't doubt that they're actually being started by Facebook or OpenAI to encourage more people to use it. The question is, Do I want to stick around to see it, or do I want to finally rid my life of this platform that barely adds anything good to it? The main reason I didn't delete Facebook Messenger last time, even though it's a gateway to me opening Facebook in a pop-up browser, is because my friend said his phone doesn't do well with group chats. So I was like, all right, I'll stay. But none of my friends who've quit social media have really explained the decision to me. I did ask to move our group chat to text message instead of Messenger, which I still agree would be limited by that issue. But if I really want to stop using Facebook Messenger, I don't need to ask anyone. I just need to explain that I'm deleting Messenger, but they can text me if they need me. I can still access Facebook from my computer, and to make it more direct, I can bookmark a link to my business page. Most of my notifications are nothing burgers anyway. It's like when you're opening a pack of Pokemon cards and get 3 trainer cards, an energy card, and a Magikarp. The trainer cards are only useful if you play the card game, and you already have a Magikarp, and the energy card is for Fire-type Pokemon. I say all this, and yet I still go onto Facebook. Something draws me into the discourse. It's concerning, but I still want to try to share my perspective and celebrate human-made art while I figure out how social media best fits into my life. There's so much that I can't control about the world around me, and it really does feel hopeless sometimes. I want us to have a future. And if I don't get through to the people in my Facebook feed, maybe I just need to branch out. Human-made art is often messy, imperfect, and takes years of practice, but it comes from the heart, a personal place that AI does not have. It is emotional, meaningful, unique, and real, and I believe you should make it even when you don't think it will be good art. You should make it, not a chatbot.